Welcome to Presto, our planned communication-driven route planning solution. This video will introduce you to our feature design and help you navigate the app. So let's meet Simon, an iSchool student at the University of Toronto trying to get to his 10 a.m. class on time. Simon has experienced several problems with reliability on his commute and hopes that using Presto will help keep him informed of delays and incidents on his journey so that he can arrive on time. As a first-time user, let's see how Presto will improve Simon's commute. As a Presto card user, Simon starts by signing into his account. Next, he searches for his destination, the Bissell building. He then sees the route options for travelling by subway, in this case only one option. Selecting this option shows him the route preview and immediately he notices the 4 current reports. To learn more, he selects the yellow report for safety and reads the most recent update on the issue. The time of arrival is too late, so Simon decides to go back and use the bus. The fastest route is option 1, which Simon selects. He then sees the route preview with no reports and an estimated time of arrival of 9:55. To see what the trip details are, Simon swipes up. Satisfied, he then selects the green button to start his journey. While on his journey, Simon is notified of a nearby safety incident. Since the report does not affect his route, he is relatively unconcerned. But shortly after, he is notified of another report, traffic on his bus route. To learn more, Simon selects the orange pop-up with the most recent message that tells him that the bus ahead isn't moving. Concerned, Simon selects the 5 reports button to view all user-generated reports. Exiting the reports list, he notices the time of arrival is still before 10 a.m, so he decides to stay on the bus. As he passes by the report, the system asks him to confirm whether the traffic delay is still in effect by selecting yes or no or I don't know. Seeing the traffic is still slowed, Simon answers yes. The system then sends him feedback with a thank you message. Further along his bus route, Simon witnesses a major car crash with traffic piling up behind it. He decides to add the report by selecting the purple add button. Simon first selects heavy traffic from the list of report categories, then selects next. Then he drags a pin on the map to the location of the incident and selects next again. Finally, Simon types a brief description of the incident explaining what he saw and selects submit. He receives a thank you message when he successfully added the report. After exiting, he can now see the orange pop-up appear on the map. Simon then continues his journey, hopping off the bus and walking to the Bissell building. Luckily, despite the reports, Simon is able to reach his destination by 10:01. Having completed his journey successfully, Simon feels confident that this tool will help him learn about incidents on his route and plan the best journey to get him to his destination. To personalize the app for his preferences, Simon decided to go to the settings page. From the area and reports page, he first selects reports, which navigates him to the full list that, by default, are all selected. Simon isn't concerned about safety issues or travelling on a quiet vehicle, so he deselects them. He then selects area, and rather than receiving all reports in the area, he decides to receive reports only on his route of travel. Simon is now ready to use Presto for all his transit needs. Thank you for listening.